coming in. Yeah, flex, I just wanna win. Yeah, LABB, who we running with. Yeah, 2233, I'm on 10 again.
Hey guys, this is Elospeaks back again with another video. This is gonna be a short, quick video. Normally than what I do, dropping my podcast, but I just wanted to speak on this because this kind of pissed me off the other day. I was watching a bit of First Take. Usually I don't watch it no more, but sometimes I kind of dip back and watch it to see what they're talking about, what's their take and all that. And recently, it's the second anniversary of Kobe's passing. RIP to Kobe, Cherne, and 9 other passengers that died on the airplane. Respects and condolences to all their family. Everyone was giving their condolences and talking about how they remember Kobe and Mamba mentality and etc. and all that, and it was fun. Everything was great, but something that really irked me was one of the takes that Stephen A. Smith did. Well, it wasn't really a take, it was more of a Kobe Bryant tribute on how he remembered Kobe throughout his career playing basketball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And I was like, okay, that's good, all right. Usually First Take, ESPN, they do stuff like that for special type of players, NBA legends who retired or passed away, so that's fine. So in the midst of the tribute, while he was, talking about Kobe and all the things he's done, his bravery, his work ethic, his mentality, his never give up attitude, fighting through injuries, etc. The thing that irked me and pissed me off about the tribute was how he lambasted current NBA players while doing it. And there's a tribute video, so it shows the players that he's talking about in the video, and I felt like that was unnecessary and uncalled for. You can't compare Kobe Bryant to these type of players. They're going through a lot of different situations that Kobe didn't have to go through back in his day. Now, is it still revolve around basketball? Yeah, sure, but you can't lambaste them for that. That's not fair. The players that he was lambasting was Ben Simmons, Kyrie Irving, and Kawhi Leonard, and that pissed me off. Now, the only player I could honestly say I don't blame him for lambasting was Ben Simmons, because you already know I have my issues with Ben Simmons and how he conducts and carry himself, but nonetheless, that was still uncalled for. Regardless of how I feel about Ben Simmons, that was unnecessary, uncalled for. That was not right. I really didn't like that at all, because those type of players, whatever they're going through, you talk about it on your take and give your honest critique of it. Now, we already know that Stephen A. Smith is a attack dog for ESPN, so he's always going after people who are critical of the media, who don't give the media the proper interviews or the proper take that he want. So he's gonna always lambaste them, and those 3 players are the most people that you're not gonna get much out of. Kyrie Irving, you already know Stephen A. Smith have issue and beef with him. He's been lambasting him for the whole year because of the whole vaccine situation, and he doesn't want to get vaxxed for the team. And Stephen A. Smith just been attacking him all season long throughout that process, even though he was quiet as a pup when Aaron Rodgers was going through his similar situation. He didn't nearly go as hard as he did on Aaron Rodgers as he did on Kyrie Irving, so he's a hypocrite and a fool for that. Kawhi Leonard, he's mad at Kawhi Leonard because Kawhi Leonard won't give him interviews, won't talk to him. He's very quiet, discreet, and he doesn't talk to anybody. That pisses off Stephen A. Smith, because Stephen A. Smith sees himself as on the level of the athlete, so he feel like he should get special interviews and access to the players that he wants to talk to, so that way he could break news and build his profile and be more up there in mainstream sports media. And then we have Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons, that's a whole other issue. I already gave my take on how I feel about Ben Simmons. I think he's a diva. I don't like the way he's carrying himself. I feel like if you sign a long-term deal contract, play it out, and then maybe in the last 2 or 1 year of your deal, then you go request a trade. But for you to be acting like this and you have like damn near 4 or 5 years on your deal and want to get traded, that's excessive and unnecessary. So I could kind of understand where Stephen A. Smith was talking about then, but even still, that was unnecessary. When you're talking about Kobe Bryant and having a tribute for him, just do that. Remember the good times we had with Kobe and just keep it at that. Like, leave the other current players out of this. There was no need to even do that. That's what pissed me off. And he got a lot of critical backlash for that, and rightfully so, because it was unnecessary and uncalled for. Kawhi Leonard literally is not on social media, like, at all. He has no IG. I don't know if he has an Instagram. I don't know if he has a Twitter or Facebook. He literally doesn't say anything. This guy is currently injured, and he's still not talking when people are still lambasting and criticizing him for what? Because they're still mad about the San Antonio situation where he sat out the whole year, even though he told the team that he's not well, he's hurt. And if he did whatever play, being hurt and get further injured, it would cost him millions of dollars in the long term. See, that's my problem with the media right now. These guys, they want the players to do what they want to do, but they're not looking at the long-term picture on what the player wants. And that's not right. Because I'm pretty sure the media, clowns like Stephen A. Smith, they're gonna do what's best for. He's gonna do what's best for his family. If it's not seen in the light of other people, and I don't begrudge him for that. But when a player want to do what's best for himself, the media bashes for it. The media wants certain players to go to big market teams like New York, LA, Atlanta, etc. They want to leave small market teams. They hate going to They hate going to Toronto or Milwaukee or other type places. They want them to go to Miami, Los Angeles, New York, etc., etc. So again, I don't get what was the point of all that. All you had to do was pay your respects to Kobe, which I've done. I paid my respects to Kobe, who's a great player, all-time great. In terms of basketball hierarchy, I don't have him as high as most people will have him, but I have him high on a list. But that's a story for another day. But the whole situation with him lambasting those players, that was just unnecessary, uncalled for, because those guys are going through their own situation. Kobe went through his situation in the 2000s. I'm not going to bring that up because that's unnecessary and uncalled for. I want to remember Kobe how I remember him playing on the field, and all the situation that's going off the field is not necessary. See, that's another problem where media wants to intertwine and blend athletes and their personal lives together. Whatever players, maybe this is my personal opinion overall, whatever players do with their personal time is their business. As long as it's not illegal or harming anyone, that's their business. And they're being a company man, they're keeping a good profile for the league and the franchise that they're representing. That's my take on it. But when it came for Kyrie Irving, the whole vaccination situation sitting out, that's his decision. No one, including Stephen A. Smith, has a right to force him to take a vaccine if he doesn't want to. That's his right. That's his decision. He's doing what's best for him and his family. And the fact that he's even still playing part-time right now shows that he made the right decision, regardless of what I think or what Stephen A. Smith thinks. He's a clown for that. And he still hasn't lambasted Aaron Rodgers for what he's doing. Yeah, he spoke on it. He gave his take, but you could tell he gave a soft take, a softball take on it, saying that he lied, etc., etc. But still, I don't want to keep regressing on that because it's a waste of time. We already know how Stephen A. Smith is. He's a company man. He's a corporate guy. He's going to do what's best for the corporatocracy of ESPN and be a good boy. But I just hated how he was unnecessary going at Kyrie, even though him and Kyrie spoke before this on the set, so it doesn't make sense. So it just was ridiculous. The Kawhi situation, unnecessary at all. Kawhi Leonard literally doesn't say anything to anyone. Is Kawhi Leonard wildly shrewd and perceptive? Yes, he is. That's how some people who are introverts are. You don't know what they're thinking, so you don't know what they're gonna do. And he shocked everybody by making a decision. But still, there was no reason for him to go after him like that. Now, Ben Simmons, on the other hand, I could understand why Stephen A. Smith would go after Ben Simmons. But still, all in all, that was unnecessary for that particular time for Kobe Bryant's tribute. And that's my only problem with that situation. If he wants to lambaste Ben Simmons for what he did for the Philadelphia Sixers on a just first take, like giving his own personal take, fine, have at it, have fun. But doing that during the Kobe Bryant's tribute, saying that's what not Kobe Bryant would not do, come on, please, man, get out of here with that BS. Like, stop. Just stop. Like, it's hard, like, to watch First Take with this type of nonsense that they do on it. Now, granted, Undisputed have their type of nonsense too, but it flows more better with Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. Smith. So I could give it respect there, but some of the stuff Stephen A. Smith be saying is like, it's clickbaity. He's being a troll. He's doing all this nonsense. It's just ridiculous at this point. So I just wanted to make my video to discuss my frustration with that and give my take on the situation with this, because that was really disrespectful what he did as regards to that, to these players. But again, that's just my take. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. Do you agree with my take, or do you agree with Stephen A. Smith, or do you agree with both of us? Let me know in the comment section down below. This is Elospeaks. Make sure you follow me on all my socials and my podcast. Stay tuned for more content I'm dropping. Peace.
Coming in, yeah, flex. I just wanna win, yeah. LA BB, who we running with, yeah. 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again.